welcome to my channel over here. Today we're going to do something new. Typically I try out first impressions. I do a lot of makeup and I have done fashion. I'm trying to get some of that back into my channel. However, today it's going to be a little different. We are going to go over a new series I'm going to start. It's going to be my top products in every category for drugstore and high end. We're going to start with drugstore, and once we're done with all that, we will go over to high end. So like foundation and primers will be together, or foundation and concealer probably. I haven't really figured it out yet. Will be in one, powders will be in one, like maybe like powder, bronzer, blush, and setting powders, and then you have liquids and all that. But today we're going to do eyes and lips. So I don't have an eyeliner. That is one thing I don't, because I did order one and I'm trying out different ones. So I don't have one quite yet. And I will do this like, this is kind of my recent fall products type of thing. And then I'll probably do it again in say like July. So we'll do it a couple times a year. So we have eyeshadows. Let's see here. We have eyeshadows, loose ones, and then palettes. Eyeshadows is kind of hard for me because I haven't tried any new eyeshadows in quite some time. I do have a couple, a high-end and drugstore one that we'll be trying out in the first impressions. But as of right now, these are my top products I pull for a lot in these categories. And so I haven't been trying a lot of eyeshadows. We have lipsticks, lip liners, eye primer, mascara. We have brows, so we're doing brows, lips, and eyes. One brow product, well, two. We have a brow pencil, and then we have a brow gel. I said mascaras, lip products, that type of stuff. And I'll let you guys know, because for some of the lip products, I do have like multiples, but I'm doing that to show you like swatches, and I'll show swatches and talk about the products, but I'm doing that to show you guys the different shades. I'll let you know my favorite shades. And then the same for the two mascaras. I'll let you know which one I preferred the most. So I would really appreciate it if you would stick around, subscribe if you have yet to do so. And I look so shiny. Holy cow. This is a really good foundation. You guys will see that in the foundation one. However, I powdered. I think my lights are making me look more shinier, but it's a really pretty foundation. Anyways, we're getting off topic. If you have yet to do so, please subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and make sure you have the bell notification so you are notified of my future uploads, and especially this new series. So let's get on to it. All right, guys, so we are going to go ahead and start with the eyes. We'll just start with eyes. So I do have two Colourpop loose shadows. This one's Mint For You and Ladybird. I will swatch them. They're really pretty. I use these, as you can see, quite often. They're just really, really pretty. They're super shock shadows, just gorgeous shades, especially because a lot of times, since I haven't really been into shadows, like there just hasn't been a lot of eyeshadow palettes I've been excited about. I will put on a bronzer, a powder bronzer. I don't usually go for liquid. Every so often I have, but for the most part, eyeshadow bronzer. Look how gorgeous and shimmery those are. And they're their super shock formula. So they're nice and smooth and creamy and filling. I will say they do have a lot of fallout. That is kind of the downside to it. But other than that, you guys, they're beautiful. And I go through them all the time. I'll throw these on my lid, and then I will just go ahead and throw on some bronzer. Lately too, I've been liking to put my shimmer colors on first, and then my either bronzer or eyeshadow. Like I did use an eyeshadow palette today, but those are beautiful, and I pull for those a lot, especially for just a one and done type of look. Sometimes I don't even put bronzer on. I just throw those on and we're good. All right, so then let's just stay true to Colourpop. And I know this is an oldie, but it's a goodie. It's dirty because it's well loved and used. It is the Bare Necessities. I know sometimes these can get overwhelming because there's a lot of shadows in them, but I mean, I'm a neutrals type of girl, and as you can see, definitely very well loved and pulled for quite often, especially this shadow. I will go ahead and swatch a few of my favorites to share with you guys. But I mean, that one's like a shimmer. And then you have this one that I like to put on top of a shimmer. And then there's that one. Like I'll pair these two together. And then let's do this one, because I use these ones quite often. But so pretty, so creamy, easily blendable. I will say some fallout as well, but honestly, like, just do your eyes first over your face. That's what I do. I usually go in and do my eyes anyways first for that reason. But just look how shimmery and beautiful and shiny they are. I feel like Colourpop, for me, just never disappoints with their shadows. Like, they're just very consistent. And then for the mattes, I do, as you can see, that one right there, Hot Gossip. Sorry, my hands are still a little wet. I pull for quite often as like my first color, like my transition color. We'll put it on the arms. I'm gonna be so full of swatches when we're done. And then I do like to pull with the one next to it, all for you right here. It's like a brownie purple shade. Really, really pretty. And then every so often I pull down here at these lighter shades down here. This is the Banter, that one right there. It's a very, very light brown, but really pretty. And then the next one I pull for is On Holiday right here, that light brown. And okay, hold on, you guys. I apologize, especially if you're new. I swear I'm not always scattered like this. It's been such a long, crazy day too. My youngest is turning 13 this month, so birthday party shopping today. Okay, so there you go. Maybe we can zoom in. Let me zoom you guys in a little. Okay. There you go. You can see them a little bit better. They're just really, really pretty shades. And like I said, Colourpop is just amazing. Their shadows are to die for. And really a great drugstore price. All right, so let's move on. The next one is Essence Bronze This Way. This, I think, is perfect for travel. My daughter's, like I said, her birthday's coming up and we're getting a hotel room and she's gonna have some friends stay the night. So this would be a perfect travel. Yeah, I'm not traveling far, I'm staying in the same town. However, either way, I have to pack a bag, right? Which, speaking of, I will be able to use this puppy again. I mentioned that in a favorites video and I absolutely love it. Just beautiful colors, just really, really beautiful. Let's swatch this shimmer because I really like that one. And they're just so pretty, easily blendable as well. And they're to die for. I mean, what else is there to say, right? And then let's swatch them. That's what they look like. So super, super beautiful. And I was really surprised, especially at the prices. And then there's 3 mattes, but I never used that white one. And then here's the matte shades. And I mean, and those swatched so well too. Like, oh, you guys, beautiful travel, beautiful shades. They blend well and they're almost like a one and done. There's times I'll literally pull one color from this because, you know, again, I'm not using a lot of shadow. And then maybe these, or I mix and match. I'll pull from a lot of my different eyeshadow palettes, high-end and drugstore. All right, the next one is the Wet n Wild Always Nude. Now, this one definitely gets very messy, so I've thought about using their blushing one. If you guys have tried the blushing one, let me know down below. But this one definitely has a lot of fallout. So if you haven't tried this and you want to try it, I suggest picking it up. It's a really good palette. I got it on Amazon. It's super cheap. It's Wet n Wild. It's their first like eyeshadow palette that I've ever tried. But their shimmers have a lot of fallout. So I will say that. But they've got their glitter toppers, like this one right here. It's really pretty. I just very lightly tap it on the top of a shimmer. Like, I really like this shimmer color. I mean, look at that. It's like a foil. And then just very lightly tap that on it. But I really, again, that very top one you can tell is well loved and used. I use that one a lot. There's that. And then I will go in with this next one. That's quite deeper, but they're all just very, very beautiful. And I mean, all of these palettes are pretty much, you know, equally the same in the sense that they're just easily buildable, blendable, and look at that topper glitter. I mean, I'm gonna have glitter everywhere. I already do, but that's okay. I will do the cleanup. And look at those, the shine on those shadows, you guys. Like, I'm obsessed. I'm gonna have to use a different hand here soon. All right, moving on. So now we have our, let's go ahead and go with, since we're still with eyes, well, I should have started with this first. I apologize. It's the only one I have, but it is the Beauty Crop Stuck On You Base Eye Primer. I don't always use an eye primer, but more often than not, I do. And I really like this one. It's nice and creamy, and I like the wand applicator, and it looks like it would put some color to you. And I'm literally like scraping the sides of it now. So let's see if I can get some out of it. Yeah, we're pretty much done, but I can probably get enough out to show you guys. It's a little drying, I will say that. It's not like revolutionary, but it's not a bad product, and it's a great price. I will leave the price for everything down below for you guys, and see how it looks like right here. It's gonna have some color to it, but once you get it blended in, it has the color fades, and it's nice and creamy, and it really does help your shadow stay on, especially if you have any toppers or any glitters that will prevent fallout or will cause fallout. That will help prevent it. I use that a lot with this, and that's why I'm almost out of it, because although I still get it, I don't get it as often. Okay, now we're gonna hop into mascaras. We have two here, and I will let you guys know which one I pull for the most. These are relatively new to me. I'm still playing around with this one. It is the Telescopic Lift by L'Oreal Paris, but I really love these two, and for two different reasons. This one I like to go for more of a glam look. It really does give that lift. The wand is so interesting, and it looks brown, but it's not, it's black. But it's got this flat side. I really hope you guys can see that. It's got this flat side, and then let's look at that. I mean, so interesting of a wand. So I always go in with this flat side first. Here, let me show you. Yeah, there we go. This flat side first, and then I go in with the curved side to kind of separate the lashes. It gives a beautiful lift. I know this is a very like hot topic because of what happened on TikTok, but I'm telling you, I love it. I absolutely love it. You guys have seen it in a first impressions as well as this one. This is the new e.l.f. Lash and Roll, and I've said a million times they were trying to dupe. This one is a nice for everyday look. It's your typical wand. I go in with this side first and then the flat side to get my lashes lifted. Packaging for both of these are super cute. I like this one a little bit more, mainly because I feel like I go for more of an everyday look every day anyways than a glam look. And this one, like I said, it's a little finicky, the wand. I've poked myself in the eye a few times, but it's really gorgeous, really pretty. They're both really great, but I would go for the e.l.f. one, and way cheaper than this. Drugstore prices is definitely getting up there with high-end, let me tell you guys. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and hop to brows real quick. I only have, like I said, the one brow pencil, and that is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Chocolate. I really do like the Covergirl one too. The Covergirl and NYX one are like identical. I'm actually out of the Covergirl, and I went to purchase it, and I saw a different one, so I went to try that one. Didn't like it at all. It was a Covergirl one, but did not like the pencil. And then I saw this, and when I went back to actually get one, and I figured I would try this, and I love it. Like, it's the only one I have because I don't feel like I need another drugstore one. And I try different makeup, and especially for this channel, so I thought about going to get the Covergirl one, but I'm like, you know what? We're trying new stuff. We're gonna try this one. It just has the perfect tip. I don't like the thick tips for these, especially like to do those hair strokes. This is just perfect. It's what I use today, and we're just literally like stroking in the hairs. Like, I don't have a lot of hair. The color is a little off, but I don't even think you guys can tell on camera because it's not that far off. I think if you were super up close to me, you'd be able to tell, but no one should be that close unless you're my husband. And it just, like, let me show you guys. Just the perfect strokes, like, and it's just so lightweight. It's just perfect, and it's creamy, and it just so easily applies. It's really fast. I can do my brows with this and the next product probably in 60 seconds, if not less. The next one is the Milani Stay Put Liquid Brow Wax. I love this. This is definitely my top drugstore brow wax. I thought about trying this first and then putting on the NYX, but how I do it, how I've been doing and how I always do it, is I will put it on after the NYX. I think the next time I do my brows, I don't do them every day, but usually I do. Next time I do them, I might go ahead and try that technique. It's super cute. I'll have everything listed down below too. I don't remember if I told you guys that, with the prices and links, just in case you're interested. Now, I was worried at first because of the white on this. Like a lot of these will give a white cast to your brows, but do you guys see white? Yeah, don't, because it doesn't. I was so impressed, and it really helps my brows stay put. Like I'm heading to the gym after this, and these brows ain't going nowhere. It is a great drugstore option. You don't have to go high end to find a good brow wax. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is, this is kind of a lip treatment, and then we're going to do the lip gloss. Now remember, there's other stuff I have that I will be trying out in a first impression, so those might end up in my next video, high-end and drugstore. But for now, this is what I have, and this is what I pull for the most. I'm really excited for the gloss that you guys will be seeing in my next first impressions for drugstore. But I absolutely love the lip butter from Tree Hut. I feel like this and the Pixie one, identical, but this is $8. Pixie, I believe, is $14. It's just so glossy and beautiful. And I use this before I put on makeup. I'll use it at nighttime. I will use it on top of makeup. I've done that. Like, it's just, I will apply it throughout the day, and you don't need a lot. It comes out clear, and let me tell you guys, it really nourishes these lips. It's not sticky. It gives that beautiful gloss look that you guys are seeing, like that beautiful glossed wet look, but it's so nourishing, and it's, like I said, not sticky. My lips don't stick together. That's the one thing I can't stand. I don't mind a little bit of a stick, which the next one does that a little, but that is like the one thing I cannot stand with lip products, is when you're talking and your lips just stick together. So irritating. All right, but that I pull for on a daily, whether it's to put on top of a lip product at nighttime or while I'm doing my makeup. Every day I pull for that. This next one is new. I did not share this in a first impressions drugstore, but I did do a Instagram reel, and I'll probably do a TikTok and a shorts as well. But this is the Covergirl Clean Fresh Yummy Gloss. Now, I was gonna try this when it first came out, but I don't know, something steered me away from it. I was like, no. And it wasn't just because I was in a no buy. I feel like maybe that was a part of it, but I don't know. Something just steered me away from it. And then lately I've been like, okay, we're gonna try it. I'm waiting for a lip oil, and I heard that this is more like an oil than a gloss. So I figured, why not? We'll try her. $10.99 is not bad, that's for sure. But I feel like I've said, drugstore prices just keep skyrocketing. And I will agree that this is more like a lip oil over a gloss. And I have mine in, which one do I have? But first, a Cosmo. Now, it looks like it's gonna be intimidating because it looks like it's gonna be a very bright color. Super cute packaging, by the way. And I love the name. However, like the name of the product and the product's name, it's not. Like, it's just got a tiny bit of color, not much at all. And the doe foot is so big. It reminds me of Shape Tape, but I love it. Like a swipe and done type of deal. And it is wet and juicy and glossy. And I can't believe, for whatever reason, I was pulling away from this, because this is beautiful. And I would agree, it's definitely more of a lip oil than a gloss, but I have not been able to put this down, and I just got this in the last couple days. Have not been able to put it down. Again, I'll wear this even in the last couple of days while I'm putting on makeup over a lip product at nighttime. It's gone with me to work. It's been in my makeup bag. Pull for this a lot. I mean, and like I said, it's new, and I'm already pulling for it that much. It's crazy. And it's just beautiful and glossy. I apologize, Covergirl, that I waited so long to try that. All right, we have a couple lip pencils. 3 of them are from the same brand, but that's because I want to share with you the shades. But one of them is from Colourpop, and it's their BFF3 Colourpop Lippie pencils. I've had a few of these. This is the one I have left. So nice and creamy. They're not, maybe, I can't remember if they're retractable. Maybe they're not. This one I've used often. It's a dark brown, just cute packaging. Colourpop just has some very neat packaging. It's such a rich brown, but it glides on your lips beautifully. It pairs so well. This shade pairs so well with so many lipsticks, darker ones, lighter ones. I feel like this even looks good with a lighter lipstick or lighter lip product, but it's just creamy. It stays put. It's very, how do I put it, emollient. Oh, and this gives a little bit of stickiness, but not much at all. So that's nice. I just feel like this is really any of them really, Colourpops, lippie pencils. I feel are really good for dry lips. Like my oldest has such dry lips and chapped lips, and I've given, because I got like one of their packs of them, and I gave both my kids one, and my oldest loves these because it doesn't pull on your lips. I feel like for anyone with dry lips or mature type of lips, like I like to also fill in my lines with the Colourpop pencil, and they're just beautiful, and I pull for them often. That's why I only have one to show you, because I've gone through so many of them. All right, the next one is from Milani. We have 3 shades here, and I just wanted to show you the shades. 2 of them are from the same line and one's not. So this one is the Color Statement Lip Liner, True Instant Color, and this one is just an 02 True Red. And this goes so well with so many of my, well, I shouldn't say so many, because I only have a couple of red lipsticks, because I used to not be a lip girl, but I am now. And it's a pencil. It's a pencil, you guys. See that? Like, I'll go for an actual true pencil like this if they're easy to sharpen, because I hate sitting there spending forever sharpening. But it's easy to sharpen. But what I found so interesting when I was swatching in the store is look at the creaminess of that. I mean, come on, it's a pencil. It's not drying. It's so creamy. It's on my lips today. And I've even used that as just a lipstick, and it looks beautiful. Like, I have paired that with the lip butter from Tree Hut. I've put this on like all over for the color, and then put a little bit of this over top of it, and these pair so well together. It's so, like I said, so nice and creamy for a pencil, not drying at all, doesn't tug on the lips. And I'm not a red girl, although you guys have seen me, or you've heard me say that and seen me try on red stuff. Like today, I have a red lip product that you will see in my high end. This is high end. And I love pairing high-end and drugstore stuff together. It's just a beautiful red. It goes so well with the couple red lips that I have. And then the other 2 are from their Understatement lip liners. And this shade here, I think this is the lighter shade. This is French Rose. And it's, again, so creamy. The shade is beautiful. It does not tug. It glides on so easily. It makes, it's this one right here, it makes your lips look so good, you guys. And then this one is Nude Entrance. And I'll tell you, added these lip liners, which ones I pull for the most. All right. And then that one is Nude Entrance. So this is a pinky nude, and that's a darker nude. And in all honesty, I pull for the pinky one better, the French Roast, this one. I pull for this one a lot. It goes so well with so many of my lip products, and I love them. So I pull for these the most, those 3 out of my lip liners. And then the last is lipsticks that are drugstore, and they're all Milani. I mean, I don't know how Milani has done it with these, where they are a matte, but they're super creamy. Like, how are these matte and then you have a creamness to them? And I love putting glosses over them. I love wearing them alone. And yeah, I got a red in them. It was the last one I purchased. I don't know what it is. Don't like red clothes, red beauty products, but lately I've been getting into red. And again, just like with the Covergirl gloss, I kind of pulled away from it, and I'm like, I gotta try it. So I tried it, and I gotta say, it's a beautiful red. Reds are hard to remove, and they are hard because they bleed. A lot of them do, but this one, it does bleed a little, but not too bad. And the lip liners, all of them, the Milani and Colourpop ones, last for so long. Like the staying power is amazing as well, and so are these. And I just love the packaging. Like, I really do like what was it, there's another one from Covergirl that I do like, and I think they are discontinuing it. If I would have done this video maybe 4 months ago, that probably would have been the only lipstick I had in this video. I probably wouldn't even have the Milani ones, but I'm not pulling for that one too much anymore. I reach for these when I want just that beautiful, juicy, creamy look and an easy, effortless makeup look, especially for lips. And this one is in Poppy. So beautiful, so beautiful. And it pairs so well with this too, so well. And then the next one I'm gonna show you is Pleasure. I think I have almost all the shades now. There's probably more, I don't have all of them, but I have a lot more than I did. I started out with the shade Tease, and then went to Pleasure, and then went to the next one I'm going to show you, and then the red. So that one is Pleasure, and I'll let you guys know which one's my favorite when we're done. This one is Peony. So beautiful packaging, and they're so creamy, you guys. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. There's Peony. It's a beautiful pinky nude, and it pairs so well with that French Rose lip liner from Milani. And then the last one is Tease. This was the first one I purchased, and it's almost like Pleasure, but it's a darker brown right there. Beautiful, you guys. Chef's kiss. I will say my favorite is this one, and then my next one would be Tease. So 100% my favorite one is this one, then Tease, and honestly, Poppy. I mean, beautiful red. All right, guys, so that is it. Those are my top products that I pull for the most for brows, eyes, and lips. Don't forget, we will be doing this as a weekly thing, and once we're done with Drugstore, we will hop into high-end and do high-end ones. And if you guys are interested in me doing this for skincare, I would love to do a skincare series for you guys as well. And don't forget, I will have all products listed down below with the links and the prices. And I'm probably going to do... I'll probably do foundations next. I'm just not sure if I'm going to go foundation and concealer or concealer, foundation, primer. I haven't figured that all out yet, but make sure the bell notification's on so you're notified when we do any other videos, but definitely when I do more of these. And please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and let me know if any of these are your top products. I would love to know what you guys have tried and what your favorites are. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll be back very, very soon, my friends. Bye.